Once you have created your topic profile, you can then run some of the analytics that are provided through Social Studio using its dashboard feature. You'll notice at the top that we're currently accessing 7 days worth of data, from January 21st to January 28th. By default, Social Studio will set it at 7 days worth of data, but you can actually click on this down arrow to change that. Social Studio will allow you to backdate your searches up to 30 days, 14 days, 7 days, 1 day, or a custom range within 30 days. One of the things that you'll notice here first and foremost is that there's a live feed over here on the left-hand side showing you all of the tweets and mentions that are coming in about the topic that you're searching for. Another thing is that it will show you the breakdown of a conversation by platform on social media. So you'll notice here that there have been 1,035 posts about the Fyre Festival over the 7-day span, which is actually down 69% over the previous 7-day span. Now you'll notice that 98% of that conversation is happening on Twitter, which makes sense given that our search terms include a hashtag and Twitter handles. It may change for yours. You'll also be able to see that the conversation can be found evolving over time using this media trend tool. It actually breaks down the conversation day by day to show you how many posts occurred by each platform on that particular day. And you can click individual points in the timeline to populate that particular post, that particular day. Social Studio also measures influence on its platform. Particularly, it measures influence on Twitter. Social Studio provides an algorithm that allows us to assess whether or not an individual is influential based on the number of posts that they provide and the number of on-topic relevant posts they provide and the number of followers that they have. So you'll see that many of these individuals have a score of 0 to 100. The closer to 100, the higher the influencer is, the more influential that particular user is in the conversation. And again, you can extend this out to find who these individuals are, and you can click on each individual post to find out about what they were sharing. Social Studio also provides a word cloud to show you the most frequently used words in the conversation. So festival, Hulu, Fyre Festival. And we can also see different aspects of the conversation to get kind of a bird's eye view of what the conversation looks like. So documentary, watch, watched, watching allows me to find out what people are saying about that particular topic. You'll also notice that Social Studio provides a breakdown of the countries that you're searching for. If you were searching for multiple countries and languages, those would be present here. But since we're only searching in the United States and in English, you're only seeing that. Social Studio also provides a sentiment analysis feature, which allows you to measure the emotional temperature of a conversation. By default, Social Studio only includes positive and negative. We normally include the neutral sentiment as well, just to kind of provide a more accurate picture of what the emotional temperature looks like. So 35.4% of the conversation is positive, 27.8% is negative, and you can click on each individual portion of the pie here to find out what some of those positive posts were, as well as what the negative posts were. And it will populate this on the right-hand side of the screen. Similar to the trend line, it also breaks down sentiment over time, and you can monitor the positive and negative mentions per day. Now, if we wanted to customize our date range, as we mentioned earlier, it's very easy. All you have to do is click on this drop-down menu, and let's say that I want to get that past 69% of the conversation. So instead of doing 1 week of data, I'll go back and do from, let's say the 13th when the documentary actually came out, up to the 28th. If I click set, you'll notice that every one of the different cards changes to reflect that particular time frame.